Action Man
and his transport command. Tough, realistic models specially designed for Action Man. They're all action. Just look for the Action Man Transport Command badge. It tells you they're the real thing. You can send off for a free workshop accessories kit by collecting the stars with every pack.
Action Man
Transport Command. Only from Palatoy.
Action Man
Now with eagle eyes that actually move. On the lookout for action. Up in the mountains. Down in the jungle. He drops from the skies. And rises from the depths. He's all action. Look out for all these fantastic uniforms specially designed for
Action Man
and his eagle eyes.
As storm clouds gather over Mrs. Rogers' garden, the Action Man gang assemble for the big parade. It's an impressive display of military muscle. And speaking of muscle, just look at Action Man's new fully posable physique. It's chest out and eyes right as the top brass take the salute. They know that whatever the task, Action Man with his dynamic new physique is ready for action.
It's the Action Man team on patrol looking for the intruder, strong man from another world. Action Man spots him with his eagle eyes. Too late. The intruder's got Tom Stone in a vicious bear hug. Atomic Man lets him have it with an atomic right. The intruder is stunned, but not for long, and the chase is on. Action Man checks out underwater in the Seawolf, the action team submarine that actually dives and surfaces. No luck. He takes to the skies with his turbocopter and spots the intruder's hideout from above. This is a job for Bullet Man, the human bullet. That'll flush him out. And here comes Action Man in the capture copter. Mission accomplished.
Action Man
Skyhawk, the fantastic new hang glider for Action Man. First launch it, then release the tow gear. And Skyhawk soars high above the ground. Skyhawk, new from Palatoy.
Searching for the mysterious Gargon, the intruder has already been spotted by Action Man's eagle eyes. The Action Man team set off in a grim race against time, but they are already too late. The dreaded Gargon has been unleashed upon humanity by the intruder, and it's up to the Space Rangers to stop him with their laser gun. With one blast, they halt the maddened Gargon in its tracks.
Action Man
Another job well done by Action Man.
This is today's Action Man, watching the armored jeep getting ready for action. Talking commander gives his orders.
Give me some cover.
The assault copter fires off its rockets in support, right on target. But is the battle over? Only you know. You and Action Man. Danger. The evil Captain Zargon has captured an Action Man Space Ranger. But help is on the way. Space Captain to the rescue in the multi-role space speeder, which quickly converts into a two-seater space jet. Saved, thanks to the Space Rangers of Action Man.
Base to Action Man. What is your status? Over.
I just saved at Money Supermarket, and now I feel epic. Over. Supermarket.
G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe. the sea in the air.
G.I. Joe attack! Boom, boom! G.I. Joe takes the hill! Bam, bam! Horrific battle!
Terrific equipment to have a battle with. When you get G.I. Joe and the authentic G.I. Joe equipment, you'll have the greatest realism, the greatest fun you ever had in playing soldier. Box after box of authentic uniforms and equipment, so you can change your G.I. Joe soldier into a camouflage Marine ready for battle, a Navy frogman with complete scuba suit and inflatable life raft, an Air Force pilot with high-altitude helmet and air vest. Get G.I. Joe and get G.I. Joe equipment so you can set up exciting battle action whenever you want. Remember, only G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, fighting man.
Now a new world of fun with G.I. Joe Army. G.I. Joe's a machine gunner, a rifleman, a scout with telephone. More, he fights on skis. He belongs to the mountain troops. Still more? Okay, this new one comes from the headlines. The Green Beret G.I. Joe, Special Forces uniform, portable transmitter, Special Forces rifle, and you can get a 10-inch bazooka that really works. Authentic? With G.I. Joe, you can almost hear the boom of the big guns. Big guns like the one on the G.I. Joe 5-star Jeep. 4 rockets ready for action. A realistic Army Jeep, battery-operated engine sound, and a working searchlight on the trailer. Action? You've got it with G.I. Joe Army. G.I. Joe is the greatest. Nothing else is G.I. Joe.
Boy, oh boy, it's a Hasbro toy!
The Adventures of G.I. Joe, the sinking capsule starring G.I. Joe and his action equipment. The G.I. Joe Space Capsule is down. Another mission complete. Frogmen and sea sleds are ready to help. Capsule sighted. Prepare to pick up. Suddenly, the capsule fills with water and sinks. G.I. Joe sailors in deep-sea diver suits are going to the rescue. You attach a line to the capsule and pull it to safety. There's more trouble ahead. The capsule is radioactive. But here comes the G.I. Joe crash crew truck to wash down the capsule with a working pump. Kids, make up your own G.I. Joe adventures like the one you've just seen by getting any or all of this equipment. Capsule, deep-sea diver suit, frogmen, talking G.I. Joe. Make up a different adventure every day with G.I. Joe.
And here is G.I. Joe with Kung Fu Grip. G.I. Joe has hands that grip. Fingers you hold open and let close. Hands that hold on with a Kung Fu Grip. The grip you help Joe use in self-defense. G.I. Joe with Kung Fu Grip. The hands that grip.
Introducing the new G.I. Joe Adventure Team. 5 rugged men with lifelike hair. They're outfitted for action, and they take their orders from this man, the Adventure Team Commander.
I've got a tough assignment for you.
The G.I. Joe Adventure Team. They'll dare anything and risk everything. Collect the new G.I. Joe Adventure Team and add to the action with Adventure Team sets. G.I. Joe, now with lifelike hair from Hasbro. This is the rugged G.I. Joe Adventure Team. Today's mission, rescue stolen idol. Your own G.I. Joe will need the Adventure Team helicopter. Joe gets it together and takes off. There it is, but it's guarded by a giant cobra. Can Joe get the idol? You find out. Search for the stolen idol, a G.I. Joe adventure. G.I. Joe sold separately. Here are 2 G.I. Joe action packs. Your G.I. Joe gets a secret message to deliver. Quickly, you put together his drag bike action pack, and he's on his way. Meanwhile, your buddy's Joe is on patrol in the turbocopter action pack. When suddenly, roadblock. Uh-oh, Joe's trapped. Can the turbocopter rescue Joe? Mission accomplished. Drag bike or turbocopter. 2 action packs from G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe sold separately.
Pretend there's trouble for G.I. Joe. You gotta get out, you're G.I. Joe. Helicopters waiting, time to go. Gotta rescue G.I. Joe. Better move out, you're G.I. Joe. Mission accomplished, G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe Adventure Team helicopter, each sold separately. Here's the G.I. Joe mobile support vehicle, and your Joe's in the driver's seat. Today's mission, a radioactive satellite is down and must be found. Quickly, you activate the radar scope and searchlight and launch the aerial camera. There's the satellite. No time to lose. So you move Joe out in the scout car. Will Joe get there in time? Create your own adventures with the G.I. Joe mobile support vehicle. G.I. Joe sold separately.
From all over the neighborhood, Adventure Team members and equipment arrive for the opening of G.I. Joe headquarters. Flash, a radio message from the tower. Adventure Team member caught in quicksand. Get the maps. Here's the location. Get going, Joe, and good luck. Back in the tower, Joe signals, help on the way. We'll help get there in time. Create your own adventures. G.I. Joe Adventure Team headquarters. G.I. Joes and ATVs sold separately.